It's a Sumo Show, the podcast that discusses everything that's going on in Japanese Grand Sumo. Whether you've been steeped in sumo lore since the Heisei era, like me, Stan, or you're a dedicated fan who wants to get deeper into what's happening on and off the dohyo, like our good friend Troy, or you're brand new to the world of sumo and just want to learn what it's all about. No matter how much you know about the sport, the Sumo Show has something for you. So let's throw some purifying salt into the ring, do a few big Shiko foot stomps, and see what's new on this week's episode of the Sumo Show. So konnichiwa, everyone. And Okaidi, welcome back to my co-host Troy.
Howdy do.
Howdy doody.
Howdy doody. That
Well,
was something.
howdy, Mr. Doody, and howdy, Buffalo Bob.
All right. Howdy doody. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's a little before my time, but it's a joke that got repeated a lot when I was young.
Not a howdy doody alarm clock.
Did you?
He talked to me and would say, he said, it's howdy doody time. Time to rise and shine. Wake up, get out of bed. Wake up, you sleepyhead.
Wow.
I love
That's
it.
some helpful puppet.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, speaking of helpful puppets, I don't know where I'm going with that. I was thinking more about me, but yeah. So it's
It is so good to be with you, Troy.
buddy. No, well, so my week has been nuts, absolutely insane. It's been from Monday to literally minutes before the show. It's been
I hear you
going hard nonstop. It's been a good week. It's just been a long week, and so I've missed out on sumo, and so I'm looking forward to getting my
So
fix.
unlike a lot of times when you have a vague idea what's going on, you have no idea what's going on.
None, not a clue. Yeah.
Well,
Normally, I'm just vaguely aware. This time, I don't even know what we're doing.
You are in for edumacation, my friend.
Oh boy!
And then at the end of it all, we'll go to Fantasy Oyakata.
I am anxious because I did myself dirty, I think.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. Okay. Well, I'm waiting on the edge of my seat, as are the tens of people who are listening.
The literal tens of people.
Tens and tens of them.
Well, I mean, really, it's the six people who are playing this time. So
I'm ready.
Yeah, that's,
nice.
It'll be good. It'll be good. Okay. In that it'll be entertaining.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So we're at the Nagoya Basho, 2025 Nagoya Basho.
Sweet.
First time in a brand new stadium, which has actual air conditioning. I don't know if you remember from past years, but at the Nagoya Basho, the background behind the wrestlers is just a wall of people with fans doing this.
Yeah. It was the slippery, more slippery than normal month.
Right.
I remember that as well.
Anyone who is a big Supati, a big pusher thruster, had trouble keeping their hands on their opponents.
Yeah, that's right. That's
not the case anymore.
Okay, and that's interesting. I did hear that people felt like it was still a little warmer than it needed to be.
I'm sure. Well, but it's the temperature is in the 90s and higher, and very humid. So it's still a big stadium filled with people on a super hot day, but it's not the slobbering sweat fest that it has been in years past.
Right. Ready.
And certainly everyone looks a lot more comfortable than they often do.
Nice. Okay, good. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. Yeah, because the heat. I can't really barely function in heat. It's pretty warm right now here in Washington, but yeah.
Yeah, and we've had some heat here. I mean, yeah, it's talking to some folks and they're like, "Well, I mean, how hot is it?" I'm like, "No, it's actually hot. It would be hot anywhere." And that's bad for Washington.
Yeah,
we don't
no,
we
not
don't
bad.
deal with that well.
We do not.
We do not have heat infrastructure.
No, we don't. Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, but we're now at finished with day 6 of the Nagoya Basho. Lots of interesting stuff going on. And again, because you come in knowing nothing about it, we're going to switch back to a little bit like our previous version of this, and we're going to go day by day. Now we're not going to
Okay.
linger on it like we used to. Uh, um, just doesn't play out. We've learned, but I think that the way for you to get any kind of sense for how this basho is going is to see the results day by day and kind of soak it all
I
in.
feel it. Okay. I'm ready.
Awesome. Do you remember who you picked for your Fantasy Oyakata team?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You don't have to answer. I just want to make sure
I do. Yeah.
you'll be able to pick stuff up as we go along.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to very quickly here. Look at us, like zipping right in. We usually are gabbing.
I know, right? We're all business today.
That's right. All right, so we're going to come here, and I'm going to switch to this view, and this is, of course, the Sumo Association's official app, Grand Sumo app. You can download it from iOS or I think probably any the Android or other places.
That's technical, of course.
And so this is the Torakumi view, which is you get to see each day the matchups and the results. But as you can see, maybe you notice there at the top, there's a little toggle switch, which didn't used to be there. So I've toggled off. This is day 1, right? Yes, it's day 1, but the results are not in there. This is just who fought who on day 1.
Nice.
And so we can just gaze over that and have a look. One thing that you should know is that before the tournament started, we had 2 Rikishi go Kyujo to be out for the entire tournament.
Uh-oh. Who's that?
They are, sadly, Sekiwake Daisho out. And Endo, who's Maegashira 8 or 9 this time. I don't remember. But both of them hurt themselves in the last few days of training and withdrew, not to be able to compete at all. So, which puts the kibosh on Daisho's Ozeki run. Right?
Yeah.
We talked about that in our before the tournament shows, right? That he really didn't have much chance of making it this tournament, but that a good performance here would set him up for September. Well, that's not happening now.
Now he could potentially come back, right? I mean, is he out
No,
or
he's out. He's I don't remember off the top of my head what it was. I think it was a neck strain.
bummer.
But it's the kind of thing that you really don't want to mess with. And also, in order for him to do that, he would need to get 10 or 11 wins. So even a couple of days out really drops the chances that he would do that.
Right,
even if he came
right.
back, his
He'd still
Ozeki
be in
run
trouble.
would be over.
Mathematically not line up.
Yeah. But here we see Hoshoryu. Hoshoryu as our top Yokozuna gets the Musubi no Ichiban, the final match of the day, and he started against Takayasu, who a lot of people picked in our sumo game. A lot of people put faith in Takayasu, former Ozeki himself. And Onosato started against Oshoma, who is a Komusubi. They're both Komusubi. What do we got down here? Kotozakura and Aonishi. Very interesting, right? Kotozakura are one remaining Ozeki, and Aonishi what's the word I'm looking for? The beast from the east? No, the Never mind. God, this is a terrible show. I'm awful.
No, it's great. It's fun. It's
uh,
fun. He's the Thunder from Under.
you know, our now I can't even remember the name of the damn country. Oh, this really
Oh,
has been a while. He's
he's we're talking about
yeah,
Aonishki.
Aonishki is
Yeah, he's not. Is he a
he's from Kiev. He's from the place in Russian is invading that I am just blanking
Ukraine?
on. Ukraine.
Ukraine. Yeah,
Holy
that's what I thought
cat.
you were.
Proper noun fled my brain.
It's all right. It's all right. Happens to the best of
The
us.
Ukrainian this is only his 12th tournament in professional sumo, and he's already reached Maegashira 1.
Yeah, he's doing really good.
Yeah, gets to start. But as we talked about in the preview shows, is that too high for him? Is this? I mean, he made a huge leap. His really great tournament in May and the complete collapse of Upper Maegashira got him that huge leap up to Maegashira 1, and we were wondering, is that good for him? I mean, is he just going to get smacked down up here? Well,
And that's right here is when they start to put the screws on him, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's impressed everywhere he's gone. So maybe the other thing is this his chance? Does he really get a bonus here by getting this huge leap, and now he can speed up, kind of take a little shortcut in his career growth? We'll find out. And he gets to start it with a tough one. He's starting against the Ozeki, though Kotozakura has not been looking great the last few tournaments. He's still an Ozeki for sure.
Right, yeah.
All right, so looking at all that, this is what the results of day one were. So we see that Hoshoryu beat Takayasu. It was a really close match. It was Takayasu pushed him, and he has a record of beating him. Takayasu is one of the people that Hoshoryu hasn't been able to really super figure out, and so
interesting. Okay, nice, strong start for Hoshoryu.
Yeah,
like that.
And Onosato won his match against Oshoma pretty easily. Aonishiki beat Kotozakura.
Oh.
So he starts off with that.
That's great.
Kirishima beat Wakamoto Haru. Good start there. Who's looking down? Yeah, so Shodai down here. You picked Shodai for your team. I know.
I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I did it. I was like, no, I don't think I did.
Yeah, I know we were talking about it. That someone picked it. I don't think it was me. It was totally you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's down here at the bottom. He's ranked at Maegashira 14, I think. In any case, he's down near the bottom. He really should dominate down at this level. It's just that we no longer have any faith in him doing anything.
Right. I mean, this is when he would, pull it out just at least midway. I mean, something, but we'll see.
But
I suppose.
He starts with a win. So here's something to keep an eye on. We have in the division 4 former Ozeki who have been bouncing around doing better or worse. We have Kirishima who won his day one. We have Takayasu who lost his day one. We have Shodai who won his day one, and we have Mitakayumi who had dropped down to Juryo in May. He's had 2 years of spiraling bad luck, and finally dropped down to Juryo. I think we talked about we may never see him again. This could be it. Well, last tournament he won the Juryo yusho, and he's back in the top division, and he beat Kaio pretty convincingly. He was looking really sharp.
Now Kaio is a new face, right?
Kaio was here last time. He's kind of a roly-poly guy in a yellow mawashi. It likes to dance around He did pretty well, but not not with good offensive sumo. He was kind of a slipperier than he looks in his rotunditude.
His rotunditude. I like that word.
He's very round. He looks like he could be. I mean, he looks like he could be a cartoon character round. He's just got that
Funny.
very round body. Anyway, there we go. That was day one. 4 of our 4 former Ozeki, 3 of them won, and the fourth Takayasu very nearly beat Hoshoryu. So I'm going to turn the results off, and we're going to come and look at day 2. Aonishiki now gets to fight Ono Hisato, and after beating Kotozakura, he gets the last match of the day, the Musubi no Ichiban, but it's against Ono Sato. I don't think they'd ever fought before. This was their first meeting.
Oh, really?
Hoshoryu faces Wakamoto Haru, Kotozakura against Oho, and Ura and Atami Fuji. That's another interesting match from day 2. And Shodai's going against one of the new guys, Fuji no Kawa. Mitakeumi's against Hide Naomi. Yeah. So let's see what the results were. Let's turn the results on.
Very curious.
Ono Sato beat Aonishiki. Not really a surprise, but yeah, he handled them pretty easily. But you look down at that next one, Hoshoryu lost on day 2.
Wow. Oh, what are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, and you should go back and watch some of the videos.
I've got to, yeah. I'm making notes here. I'm making notes to look into Kaio's roundness, and then
check out how round that guy is.
Yeah, he's so round. Wow, look at okay.
Hoshoryu loses on day 2. And that's given up another Kimboshi, which it turns out to be his 6th so far. His first 2 tournaments, one of which he only went 9 days, he gave up 5 Kimboshi.
Yeah, he's like I said, he's like one of those Mario, bricks. Just keep hitting them, and the stars come out.
Yeah, I would say he's like a gotcha machine. He's like
Bouncing Boy Dale. Hey, Dale, good to see you. Sorry about that.
Hey, Dale.
Good to see you, friend.
Boy. Yeah, I was thinking about making a superhero reference. He does. Kaio is shaped like Bouncing Boy.
Is Bouncing Boy? Bouncing Boy is like a boy that bounces as a hero.
Bouncing Boy is a member of the Legion of Superheroes who inflates into a ball and bounces around.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, there you go.
Ask about that on Mumamu one of these weeks.
I'm gonna.
All right, Kotozakura got a win. Bounced back from his day 1 loss. Kirishima wins again, still undefeated. Takayasu wins, beats Kinbozan. So here we go with our we're following our former Ozeki, right? So Kirishima wins, Takayasu wins. Scroll down here. What else we got? Hakuoho gets a win on day 2. Tobizaru loses to Ichi Yamamoto, and is 0-2, by the way, here, which matters to you because you picked him too, even though you didn't think you did.
Who did I pick?
Tobizaru.
Oh yeah. What was I thinking?
You were picking your favorite people.
I was. Yeah. I think that was it. Yeah.
Beats Atami Fuji to go 2-0. He's up 2-0 there. And we see Shodai beats Fuji no Kawa, and he's 2-0. And then we come down here, and Mitakeumi beats Hide Naomi. He's 2-0. So all 4 of our former Ozeki win on day 2.
Interesting.
Which means
now I will say
out of 8 matches they've had, they are now 7-1 combined.
Interesting. Well, I will say that it is about the third or fourth match that Shodai starts to stumble, or something happens. Like he gets
It's
whatever.
true.
Yeah.
All right, so that's and Kaio loses again to Kotoeho. So,
oh, buddy,
Bouncing Boy not having a good tournament. All right, so that was day 2. Day 3. Here's Hoshoryu's going against Aonishiki. Now it's his turn to go against the young Ukrainian. Onosato's going against Wakamoto Haru, who just beat Hoshoryu the day before. And Takayasu comes up against Kotozakura, who is our one current Ozeki. At Kirishima's Oho. Yeah, lots of interesting stuff going on here. Who we got down at bottom? Shodai's going against Asakoryu, and Mitakeumi is against Kotoeho. So let's turn on the results and see what we got. What do we get on day 3? Well,
wow.
Aonishiki beat Hoshoryu.
Hush, what's up,
That's 2 losses in a row. He's now 1-2 and has given up 2 Kimboshi in 3 days for a total of 7.
Ay, ay, ay.
Onosato beats Wakamoto Haru to stay undefeated. Takayasu beats Kotozakura.
Wow.
And Kirishima beats Oho. So again, we're watching our former Ozeki. There's now 9 or 10 matches, and they've won 9 of them. Scroll down here. What do we got? Shodai loses to Asakoryu.
I knew it. Always by day 3.
And then Mitakeumi, however, wins. Not terribly surprising. Mitakeumi really looks rejuvenated. I mean, you know how the last 6 months, year, he's just looked like he couldn't get anything done. Once you got him moving backwards a little, he was done. He's driving forward with the power like he used to have. I don't know what happened.
Interesting.
And he's ranked down low on the Bazuke, so he's fighting all these people who just don't have the skills to keep up with a healthy Mitakeumi. He's
nice. Well, that's good to hear.
Point, if you're watching Kintamayama's videos, he's already starting to hint that he's thinking that Mitakeumi could be making a run for another yusho, for that one of those win at the bottom of the Bansuke, so you can launch yourself up and be in the yusho race.
Interesting.
Yeah. So there we go. Day 3, very interesting. Hoshoryu now 1-2. Onosato 3-0 still. So we're going to turn off the results again and go look at day 4. What happened on day 4? Well, Onosato's fights Oho. Hoshoryu fights Abi.
Okay.
Kotozakura, Wakamoto Haru. Kirishima is going against Oshoma. Aonishiki is going against Wakataka Kage. That's going to be a toughie. Our Sekiwake. Remember, we were talking before the tournament when we said of our 3 Sekiwake that Wakataka Kage was the one that seemed most likely to be able to be the next one to get promoted to Ozeki.
That's right. Yeah.
So that's going to be a tough match. Hakuoho is going against Tamawashi. Tamawashi is another person to keep your eye on as we go through this. He's the oldest guy in the division. Set the record for the Iron Man record, most appearances without an absence, which is still an ongoing record he's working on. And he's won 2 yusho in the past. Out of nowhere, he every once in a while has a great tournament and wins a yusho. No one expects him ever to do that again, right? He's now 40.
Wow. But, I mean, in terms of sumo, that is he is an elder rikshu for sure.
Shodai is going against Midori Fuji, our little terror.
Mhm.
And Takayumi is going against the butt wiggler Shishi
Yep.
on day
Mr.
4.
Wigglesworth.
I'm going to see here what happened. Onosato beat Oho, and oh no. Hoshoryu loses for the 3rd time in a row. And he loses to
Wow.
Hobby.
What is going on,
And he
buddy?
doesn't look good doing it. Now, the one thing I didn't mention here, maybe you remember, I'm sure you remember, when we talked last, Hoshoryu had, it sounds like like I'm mocking him. He hurt his big toe before the
Yes,
tournament.
yeah, I remember. I
Right?
do remember. I remember feeling very dubious about it.
Yeah. Well, he hurt his big toe, and yeah, that's a big problem in sumo.
Absolutely. No. I mean, and then these guys hurt a big toe. They're doing something real painful is going on. I
Yeah,
don't doubt it. But I mean, I just wish it were something a little bit more like,
yeah. So
you know,
Hoshoryu now 3 kimboshi
oh
in 4 days
boy,
to bring his record up to 8 kimboshi in 28 competitive matches since
it's
he's
just not the
become a
record you
Yokozuna.
want to be touting. Yeah. I mean,
So not good. Aonishiki, looking down here, beats Wakataka Kage. And they're both,
okay.
so he's 3-1. He's up there in the 2nd place group. Oho beat Onosato. That's the other thing. Hochodu lost to Abi, but Onosato lost for the first time and gave up his first kimboshi to Oho. And that was oh man, it was so it was a pretty quick match. Off the Tachi, Onosato drives Oho back and is really seems to be controlling as usual, but he can't. He gets Oho gets the Tawada and digs his feet in, and Onosato can't finish him off, and Oho immediately launches a counterattack and manages to get a good shot on Onosato, forcing him to move backwards. And so it's not really a big. He's always taken control of the match, but it was moving
Yeah.
it back towards the center. And Onosato decides to take another step and a half back, and just loses his ring sense and steps out.
Oh no.
Oho's coming after him. Like, oh, it's not like nothing was going on, but
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, you see it. You watch on the replay when you watch it. He his it's one of those where his foot glides over the top of the straw bale and then goes right outside. And
Ugh.
you watch just the look on his face as he stops and puts his hands on his hips and looks up to the heavens and rolls his eyes like, "What
Yes.
did I just do?"
Oh, poor guy. That sucks.
So first Kimboshi gives it up to Oho. He's now 3-1. He is now no longer undefeated. Also, and if we scroll down here, we see undefeateds are Kirishima 4-0.
Wow.
Look at
Okay.
there. Uh, Takayasu wins again to be 3-1. So our former Ozeki's still doing really good. Who else is 4-0 here? Tamawashi, our Iron Man, 4-0.
Good for him. Showing up as he always does. Right on
Uh,
time, ready to play.
yep. Shodai beats Midori Fuji.
I saw
Look at
that.
that.
That's great. All
And
right, Shodai.
Takayumi, 4-0, beats Shishi. And really kind of put him in his place, too. Go wiggle your butt
Interesting.
somewhere else.
Yeah, Shishi sort of is coming across as the fodder that you meet on the way.
It's not everyone kind of wanted him to be a lot better than
I did too. Yeah.
um so sorry, I had something I wanted to look at and I hit the wrong button. So yeah, so that's after day 4. We come in, the leaders going into day 5 are Kirishima, Tamawashi, Ichi Yamamoto, Our good friend JJ Doomfache's favorite.
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
4-0, and Mitakeyumi. Kirishima, Tamawashi, Ichi Yamamoto, and Mitakeyumi.
Not on my bingo card.
Who the hell could have picked any two of those?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yes. So that's what happened on day 4. Turn that off and come and look at day 5. Day 5, Hoshoryu withdraws from the tournament.
Oh no! You're kidding me.
I'm not kidding you. Cites the big toe.
Why?
They say 2 weeks because, well, we talk about this a lot. You haven't gotten to see this, but when a Yokozuna starts getting on a losing streak, there's often pressure on him to pull out. Don't
save
go
face?
and have a tournament. Yeah, save face. Don't give up more Kimboshi. He's already given up 3 Kimboshi on day after 4 days.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and so they're saying that that's...
he cites the big toe as the problem. Doctors say he needs 2 weeks rest.
All right. Yeah.
So
Okay.
Hoshoryu's out.
Wow, that is disappointing.
It is, especially for the 3 people who picked Hoshoryu as their
winner.
Well, not just their winner, as their their championship level guy.
Yeah, yeah.
And
here's the other thing too, is he is such a, he wears his heart on his sleeve. I have to imagine this must be agony for him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think in a lot of ways, we are looking at the worst case scenario for him having been promoted to Yokozuna.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just he's performing about the way he did before. It looks terrible for him,
right?
And it breaks everyone's heart.
It does, yeah. Yeah. Well, what's weird about that, and
as
nobody,
Nozeki, he sure would have finished the tournament. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's his big toe. Maybe he really did need to pull out. I'm not saying that's impossible, but I think if he was Nozeki, he'd have gone through it at least into the middle of the second week.
Yeah, I'm not. I find it still. I feels dubious to me. But the thing about the Hoshoryu stuff is nobody predicted this. Nobody knew. No, there's not one person on this planet that predicted that he wouldn't be ready. And I just wish somebody could have said something at some point in time.
Oh, you're such a good friend. Who could have seen this coming? What?
Who could have? Nobody. Nope, it was you. It was you.
And to be fair, a lot of people expressed that the fears that this could be what happens to him.
Yeah, yeah.
And so,
yeah. It oftentimes in the moments where there's in the social obligations and the points in time culturally where people have to save face, in Japanese culture, it oftentimes feels very silly.
Yeah.
Like it feels very much like, oh, really? Come on. Like but this is bad. Feels bad. Nothing good about this.
Yeah.
Nothing sort of just quirky and, it's just like, ouch. And I just wish that they could have picked a different thing to, give him an out on. Just the big toe is just, it's almost like, it seems a little jokey kind of, but anyway.
Yeah. All right. So that's, so we're going into day 5. Let me hit the button here.
Day 5.
All right. So Hoshoryu gets a Fusen, which is he's absent. Ho gets a win by Fusen. Onosato gets it back into the winning. He beats Abi and again does it really convincingly. So
nice.
Exactly what you kind of want after his first loss. You want him to come back and look strong,
and take it personal. Yeah.
He did. Kotozakura gets a win to go to 3-2. Kirishima suffers his first loss to Aonishiki.
Oh.
So they're both 4-1. Takayasu gets his fourth win also. So again, we're looking at our former Ozeki, Kirishima 4-1, Takayasu 4-1. Who else have we got? No, stop that. Uda 4-1.
Okay.
Ichi Yamamoto gets a win. He's undefeated, 5-0.
Nice.
Ichi Yamamoto 5-0. Who else is undefeated? Down at the bottom, Mitake 5-0.
That's great.
Shodai loses again, gets a second loss, 3-2.
Oh, buddy, come on, Shodai.
So our former Ozeki now are 4-1, 4-1, 3-2, 5-0. That's
Man, I'm still stunned that Hoshoryu is not in the game. I'm just
Hoshoryu out. Not going to see him for the rest of the tournament.
What a thing. What a deal.
It's a crusher.
It's a crusher. Yeah.
The crusher.
Too bad.
Yeah. So I'm looking here if there's anything else I really want to talk about on this day 5 panel. Not so much, except to note that means going into day 6, we've got 2 undefeated Rikishi, and they are even stranger than that last grouping. They are Ichi Yamamoto and Mitake.
Well,
and
there you
go. 8 Rikishi tied with just 1 loss.
That is awesome.
And I looked it up. Ichi Yamamoto hasn't had more than 8 wins in a tournament. In the top
Really?
division. Since November of 2023. And that was the only time he did it.
Interesting.
But he went 11-4 and finished with a Junior Yusho, second place in that tournament in November 2023. But all the rest have been at best he's gotten 8 wins.
That's something. And this is fun. This is as a relative sumo newbie, I will say this is the stuff I love, where you're just like, what in the world? Where are we headed?
All right, so let's turn off and we'll look at day 6. This is day 6. Who's fighting who? Onosato's going against Onokatsu for the first time, I think, since their college days. Kirishima's going against Kim Bozan. Aonishi's going against Takayasu. There's our 2 of our big guys. We got a Uda Tobizaru matchup. There, you'll want to watch that. They're they're always fun. Never what you expect.
No, never what you expect. They are always a good time.
Shodai and Mitake are fighting each other on day 6.
Okay.
We look down there. So someone's gonna
do something.
one of our that guarantees that one of our former Ozeki are gonna get a loss. Let's see. Onosato beats Onokatsu again, no problem. Still goes back to looking super strong.
Okay.
Kotozakura beats Abi. Abi pulled some really weird crap. He wasn't a Henka. He just kind of seemed to want to do a half side move, and Kotozakura was all over him.
Oh, wait, say that again. A half what now?
It's kind of like a half shift to the side, but not a Henka, and he just looked like he had no plan. Kirishima wins to go 5-1. Takayasu wins to go 5-1. So giving Aonishiki his second loss. Tamawashi wins to go 5-1. Crazy. And if we scroll down here, we see, I don't want to give you a spoiler, but Uda beat Tobizaru. He's also 5-1.
Ay.
And Mitakeumi beat Shodai to go 6-0. So
good job. That is just great.
So at the end, at where we stand, that was today. So where we stand at the end of day 6 is that we have one undefeated wrestler, one person atop the leaderboard going into the middle weekend, and it is former Ozeki Maegashira 16 Mitakeumi. 5-1. The 5-1 group are Yokozuna Onosato, Sekiwake Kirishima, Komusubi Takayasu, Maegashira 4 Tamawashi, Maegashira 8 Ichi Yamamoto, Maegashira 9 Uda, and Maegashira 14 Kusano, who a lot of people picked. There's a young kid coming up that everyone's hot on that we talked about so much in the previews. So that's an interesting group. So what's that? 2, 4, 6, 8 of those 9 people. The first 5 I named, have won a yusho in the past. They have before managed to win a tournament. Mitakeumi, Onosato, Kirishima, Takayasu, and Tamawashi.
All right.
And Takayasu hasn't. What am I talking about? He's a former Ozeki. That's my big knock on. Well, we want him to win one, but so I take that back. But he is a former Ozeki, right? So it's leader, former Ozeki. Top of the people in second place, current Yokozuna, former Ozeki, and the Iron Man.
The Iron Man.
Who could have predicted this? No one.
No. I mean, that's great. I love that. I absolutely love that. And watch this be his retirement year, or his,
Yeah. So now if I come over here, I can switch this view to the Hoshitori view, and now we can see this is where everyone stands currently.
So,
right?
Yeah. Well, so what's going on? What's happening here?
I mean, you're 3 years into this, Troy. Sometimes sumo's just like this.
It is, yeah. I mean, is it the Hoshoryu effect? Like, he's away, and then people step up and fill the vacuum, or?
No, I mean they needed to step up from day one, right? So.
Yeah.
But you've got Kirishima, who says he's trying to get back to Ozeki, and he knows that in order to do that, he's got to have 11, 12 wins, and he knows how to do that. We see Kage's only 3-3. That's not awesome for him. Our guy we predicted that would be, and also not awesome for me because I put him on my team.
Right.
We got Takayasu's 5-1, Aonishki's 4-2. A lot of mediocrity there around Maegashira 2, Maegashira 3, Tamawashi, Hakuoho also 3-3. Takeru Fuji was looking pretty good, and in today I'm really worried about him because in the day 6 match he finished and grabbed his arm and looked like he couldn't hold it straight.
No!
There's no good view on exactly what happened. I think he popped his shoulder out in falling off the dohyo. But there was no. He certainly was able to leave under his own power, and he's just holding his arm funny. And there hasn't been any word yet as to what.
Shoot.
So that would be very disappointing, and especially disappointing to me. Yeah, he's doing pretty good and looking pretty strong, and may have hurt himself again.
Dang it!
So we'll see. Fingers crossed that that's not the case.
Yeah.
Tobizadu, despite being at Maegashira 7, not having a strong start. 2-4. Uda, on the other hand, 5-1.
Wow. Okay.
Tommy Fuji's 4-2, looking pretty good. See a bunch of 3-3s down here. Hidenomi had to pull out. Shodai's 3-3. Kusuno's 5-1. And Mitake Umi is 6-0. Shishi 3-3. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
Oh, Alan Ishiki in beating I think I said this earlier, but in getting the Kimboshi against Hoshoryu, set a record for the quickest Kimboshi in a career at
Oh, really?
only 12 tournaments in, and he beat a Yokozuna. So there's something
Nice.
you'll never
Okay.
be able to
Wow. All
take away
right.
from him. Yeah. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Where's
So
my boy at? Let me see here. Oh, yeah. 3-3. Okay. Yeah. About what you would expect. Middling
yeah.
for Shodai. Yeah.
Yeah. Except really at rank that level, we should see better from him. He should not
Yeah.
be 3-3 at
No, absolutely
Manga
not.
13.
Yeah.
But it is what we've come to expect from him, and he sure does like living down to our expectations.
He does like to lower the bar for sure. I'm have to remember why I picked him. I think was it a form of protest, perhaps? I don't know.
I don't know. I think part of it was that at Maegashira 13, he should
Sweep. Yeah.
I mean, when we were picking people who were in positions down there, Shodai was one of the people who said, well, if he shows up and does his stuff, he should do well at this level. And Mitakeumi was one of the people we said, no, he's hurt. He'll never perform again. And he's proven us wrong on that end, too. So, what are you going to do? That's why they fight
what
the
are you going
tournament.
to do?
Well, I think
Not
what we're going
win.
to do
That's what I'm going to do.
is look at some Fantasy Oyakata. That's what we're going to do.
Let's do that. How about we do this? Fantasy Oyakata. Hey.
There we go.
All right.
All right, I got to pull up my screen here. All right, here we go. We have 6 people. Best possible is 26 points. And that would be if you picked Onosato, which some people did, and Takayasu, which some people did. And look at this, 5-1s, 5-1, 5-1. Tamawashi,
Yeah.
5-1. Ichi Yamamoto or Uda, 5-1. And Mitakeumi, 6-0. That would give you your best possible score.
Yeah, well, that's about as far from the score that the best. I don't think I got it.
Okay, so let me do this and reveal that our scores are.
Oh,
that's the scores.
I'm feeling very 11 right now, but let's continue.
So let's reveal what we got here. At number 6, with 11 points, we have. Yeah, it's you. You got Hoshoryu, who's got 1 win, and that's all he's going to give you. Oh, it sucks. Wakataka Kage, who's 3-3. Oho, who's 2-4. Oho is the confusing. I don't know why you picked him.
I know. I think I was just looking at math or something, or I picked it right when we were talking about it on the show. So,
right. Tobizadu, who's 2-4, and Shodai, who's 3-3.
Wow. Yeah. And so the name I remember now. Mine is Sumo no Sato Jiso. Onosato Jiso.
Sumo no Sato Jiso.
Yeah, Onosato, of course, being the
right. All right. So at 14 points, we have JJ.
The big dumb
The big
face.
dumb faces. He
The
picked a
big
name, man.
the big dumb faces.
Yeah. He also picked Toshoryu and Wakataka Kage. He did pick Aonishiki, who's doing pretty good. Chiyoshoma, though, 0-6.
Oh yeah,
Looking
yeah.
terrible. Looking,
Ouch.
he's not even out. He's just 0-6.
You know, Dunfache picks with his heart. He,
Yeah.
you know, he's a he
Yeah,
feels.
but you know
He
who he
picks.
didn't pick this time?
Oh,
His
not his.
favorite guy, Ichi
I
Yamamoto.
know. What
Ichi
I
Yamamoto
know.
is his favorite, and he picked Chiyoshoma. And look, we got Ichi Yamamoto's name down here. JJ, baby.
Yeah,
And
he must.
he picked Kusuno.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Let's see over here. You still could get an extra point if Onosato wins, but you can't get anything here because
Because I
Hoshoryu's out.
picked Toshoryu. Dang it.
JJ didn't put a Junyosho pick in his thing. So
JJ. Oh no. That mine was for JJ. He asked me if I would put that in there for him. So mine was meant to be Onosato.
what?
You're like, what are you talking about? I'm just kidding.
What? All right.
I was
next up.
putting it in for JJ, yeah. Because I care.
Yeah. Next up at 15 points, we got my friend Mark, the Grand Poobah.
The Grand
15
Poobah.
points. He also picked
Oh no.
So I think these yeah, that's gonna be a big drag on everyone. I mean, we'll see, right? All it takes is someone in my group going Kyujo or stopping to have me come down.
Why do we do it, boys? Why do we stick with the, we know he's not good for us.
Yeah, but we like him. He's a bad boy. Yeah,
But he's a bad boy, yeah.
which is very good, but Kim Bozan's not doing anything.
Oh, bummer.
And Uda's doing pretty good though. She's not doing so good. So yeah. These are the three people who picked Hoshoryu. At number 4, we have 20, 21, and 22. We got a very tight race going.
Yeah,
here.
not too far apart.
And next up we have me.
Daniel.
With my Onosato and Wakataka Kage.
Who did you win?
Yep, and Wakamoto Haru. I took the brothers. I took them both.
Yeah, I did the same once. I've been hurt before.
Yeah. I took Takeru Fuji, which I'm really worried if he hurt his arm, that could be the one that drops me down to join the we don't really have a chance crowd.
Right.
And
damn, that's a bummer.
And next we have
Oh, interesting.
Now he and I once again have picked almost identical pairings. And he's got Onosato, he's got Wakataka Kage, but he picked Abi. So that 1 point difference is the difference between Abi and Wakamoto Haru. So our personal race here hangs entirely on that.
Interesting.
He also picked Takeru Fuji, and he also picked Kusuno.
Wow! So there was where the fight will happen, right there.
That and so I don't know if I told you this. I went really outside the box. So I picked Hoshoryu for both Yusho and Jun Yusho.
Oh.
Figuring that he would get one of the two. So I have no chance of getting extra points out of that. He picked Hoshoryu for his Yusho, but he picked Onosato for the Jun Yusho. So if Onosato finishes second, he'll get a point out of that.
But not looking likely, right? Like,
Who knows? He's in second place right now.
True that.
All right. So that means someone else is in first place right now with 22 points.
Who is it?
Who could it be?
Who is it?
It's Baseball Berry
Baseball Berry.
coming out of
Wow.
nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Good job, Baseball Berry.
And he picked Kotozakura, not Onosato.
What?
I know. But he picked Takayasu, who's 5-1,
Uh-huh.
and Alan Nishiki, who's 4-2, and Tamafuji, who's 4-2, and Kusino, who's 5-1.
Good picking, Baseball Berry. You did it.
And he
That's
also,
nice.
however, in Kusino and Takayasu, these are choices that are made with the heart, not hoping to play the numbers. But who knows? Who knows?
Wow.
Let's see.
Wow. Okay. Well, so it's comforting being at the bottom because at least
Yeah.
you don't have to try hard. I can just enjoy it. I don't have to be all stressed out.
Yeah. You can. You know what? You won't have any stress this time.
You've been so
You had a
bad.
lot of stress last time.
Oh, geez. Well, I'll still stress out.
You finished second. There you are in our all-time champs. There you are, third on the list with 1 yusho and 2 junior show.
Yeah.
And
Well, we
you
always
took it
had
pretty
yesterday.
hard. Took it pretty hard last time. You were really nervous all the way to the end.
I was, yeah. I was really putting my knowledge to the test. This one, I don't know what I was thinking. I think I just was like, I probably had some good justification in my head, didn't think it through. I'm also, we were actively talking about it on the show. So who knows what I was
But
thinking.
here's the other thing. Usually you wait till the very last minute. You were the first person in this time. You had lots of time to rethink that and change your mind.
Well, you know what? I think it really boils down to, I think the pressure of you making me, worry about being on time that really hindered my game.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I'll take that rap.
Just joking. Wow. Okay. So really, honestly, I don't know where any of this is going. I'm looking, it's just, it's still early.
Yeah. No, we're going in the middle weekend. Let me see. If I look at my magic board again, I can see who's fighting who today on day 7. Onosato is fighting Kinbozan, who's not having a good tournament so far. And Kotozakura is fighting Hakuoho. Kirishima and Takayasu. Oh, that'll be a good one. Two of our former Oseki going head to head again. That's a big matchup. Tamawashi is fighting Wakataka Kage.
Nice.
Aonishiki is fighting Oshoma. Wakamoto Haru is fighting Abi. And let's see, Ura and Gonoyama. Ichiyamamoto and Takeru Fuji. Hopefully Takeru Fuji is fighting. I'm so afraid that he's going to pull out.
Yeah.
Mitakaumi, again, Mitakaumi ranked so low that once again he's the first match of the day. 6-0. He's also our leader. He's fighting Fuji Nokawa, one of the guys who's having his first ever tournament in the top division. And Shodai is fighting Shishi. It's a match of disappointment.
A match of disappointment. Oh boy, yeah, a clash of the mid.
The clash of mediocrity.
Right, exactly. Aim for the middle, gentlemen. Wow.
Shodai and Shishi. So yeah, that's where things stand. Looking good. I mean, it's also. I mean, you haven't watched it. There's been a lot of really good sumo this tournament, and up and down.
Yeah, I need to watch it. I meant to. I've got some tabs pulled up, and I just had not been able to break away from the madness of the week. But looking forward to that.
Yeah, like I said, there's been some really good matches. A lot of people we haven't been talking about have pulled some really good, fun matches to watch. So if you have the time, I would say, you know what, on top of Kintama Yama's videos, most of them have been pulled down by now because he only keeps them up for a day or two. But the NHK videos are up. If you don't want to watch, if you don't have a whole half hour, because do 6 days, you're looking at 3 hours of viewing.
Right.
There's another, I think it's Don Don Sumo on YouTube. He does a top 5 bouts of the day, I think, something like that. And so, if you go there, you'll be able to see you'll be able to see some of the best of our top guys and the other best of the days. Kind of like
Nice.
I used to do
With
match of the
video?
day. Yeah, it's on YouTube.
How is he getting away with that? Well, you know, I mean, it's really difficult to know how these shadowy organizations work, but you know. Well, we won't rat him out.
No, we will enjoy his stuff. He does a lot of transformative stuff to it. He doesn't have the audio. He doesn't have the I think he probably uses a Bema's feed for what he's doing. Would be my guess. There's
I just don't think
there's no commentator audio, and he does a lot of editing and zooming in.
So it
and
might, so he might not be getting picked up by the he's not getting picked up by the tools yet. But okay, well, best of luck to him, and I'll check it out, and you know, while it lasts. But okay, very interesting. And there was something else I was going to say. Hey, friends, you know, if you are like me and you're like, I missed some of this, and I want to get some background scoop, some inside poop, as we like to call it around here. You're going to want to go to our Facebook group, and you can get there very easy by looking for
had a little inside poop.
Oh no, I just inside pooped. Facebook.com/groups/the Sumo Show. You can just search for the Sumo Show. We're the only one, at least for now, on Facebook. Yeah, check it out. We got all kinds of good stuff. Stan's there. You know, like he's what do they call you? You are the
sommelier.
Yeah, you are the sommelier, but you're also the never misses a day guy.
Yeah, well, the Iron Man. Yeah, kind of
the Iron Man. That's
this tournament last weekend at a friend's wedding, and people visiting from out of town. So my posts were a lot more perfunctory, but I did did get them up.
Yeah, so check that out. You also want to make sure, you know, if you're watching anywhere else, that's great. But, you know, head on over to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/sumo show, @sumo show, and, you know, like and subscribe. You know what? Go through and like all the videos. You know what? Go through and leave a comment on every single video, like every single video, and then send a link to a friend. Tell them, hey, I really like
a
this.
new account and do it again.
Yeah, well, you know,
we're not encouraging. It's a joke.
It's a joke, but we do want your authentic love and appreciation as it may appear, you know, on your main account, and then, you know, why not just take a spin through all the videos, watch them again, you know, every single one from the very beginning of this particular phase of the Sumo Show, and you know what'll happen? The gods will smile on you.
Yes. Well, yes. The sumo gods.
They'll give you the inside poop.
They will give you the inside poop.
They'll give you the inside poops.
Yeah.
Good luck with that, I think.
Oh my God, they gave me the inside poop.
What are you eating? Okay, thank you, friends. Are you feeling drummy?
Well, in a minute, because first I want to say we'll be back a week from now, next Friday, same time, same sumo channel.
That's right.
And we will give you the summation of what happened in days 7 to days 10.
More of that inside poop that you've grown to love.
And tell you how things develop on the Fantasy Oyakata game.
Fantasy Oyakata. Yay! Lovely. Well, a good show, an interesting show. You've got me peaked, and I'm ready to do some catch up. I really want to watch Hoshoryu's matches as well, just his bouts to see what's going on. But yeah.
All right. Well, if you want to reel the drums in, we can make
Here we go. Oh, they're heavy.
You have been listening to The Sumo Show, a live podcast about the art and sport of sumo. Your hosts tonight have been Stan Brown and Troy Hewitt. Production by Troy Hewitt. Sumoliering by Stan Brown. And initial charge by Tachi Troy. So until next Friday, we say to you, Ja mata ne!
Bye!